working on collecting stories about kind of the, how would you put it, the blues around our area when the old bluesmen coming through southeast Missouri on Highway 61, stuff like that. And that sparked me thinking about that story you told me about, wasn't it B.B.King or somebody had swung by the old...
Yeah.
So
used to come in the house.
Okay, well tell it like you're telling somebody who doesn't know anything about it. And then I can record this and then he can hear it from your mouth. If that makes sense.
I used to work at a truck stop on 61 Highway in Fruitland on Friday nights and Saturday nights sometimes when I was like a senior in high school, what have you. And it was the last truck stop on Oak 61 Highway, 2-lane, that went from Memphis to St. Louis. And one of the individuals that used to stop in there on his way up the road or back down the road, whatever, was a guy that I can't remember whether it was a big Oldsmobile or it was a Buick or whatever. But anyhow, he'd come in and drink a cup of coffee and sit at the counter and that a little bit. And I can remember filling up his car with high test ethyl in those days. That was a couple of points higher on the octane list than regular. And he had all kind of rings on his fingers. And come to find out, played the guitar, had always had 2 or 3 of them in the back seat of his car he was driving in that. And it was B.B.King. Real fine old gentleman. Kind of like he had if I was going to compare him to somebody as far as speech goes and character and whatever, I'd compare him to Louis Armstrong. Mm-hmm. But nice gentleman. I mean, just super nice gentleman, and always had always had a smile on his face. But I just thought if anybody I ever met, I remember him, and that's been 50 some years ago. So, but
yeah, probably a little more than that, Dad.
Well, 50 years ago I'd have been 24.
Yeah. It's
55 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not get too far back there. Okay.
Now, what was the gas station was up there, like where Red's place was and everything, right? Like
not quite there. Right across from where C&G's at, right there, where the hardware store is now. Where Fruitland hardware store is.
Oh, okay, right down, where old 177 came through.
Yeah, that is, see, that was the junction of 177, but, and that was, the strip of highway from below Cape, or between Cape and Jackson and all the way up to Brewer, that was the last strip of I-55 that was poured. And so the gas station up through that country was all the traffic came up 61 Highway.
Yeah.
I mean that was it.
Huh.
But you got we cleaned the windshields in those days. We had gallon cans of water with just a touch of some kind of dish detergent in them and that. But you check the oil. You always ask the guy if you want the oil checked, and you washed his windshield with had corn cobs in the gallon containers filled with water and a touch of soap, and you took corn cob and you washed the windshield, and then of course you had paper towels and wiped them off. But in those days you gave the guy 2 cents. If you paid cash in that, it was a 2-cent discount on the gas. And gas at that time was probably, best I remember, 20 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
And so you put him an extra 10 cents worth of gas in if he bought $5 worth or 10 gallons or whatever, you put him an extra couple of 3 cents of or a few cents of gas in the tank, and washed his windshield, checked the oil, and guys, those days, somebody that bought $5 or $10 worth of gas, and that was a lot of gas.
Yeah.
So, but Anyway,
High rollers.
a long time ago. Oh yeah, high rollers.
Many
Yeah.
moons have
But
passed.
you had regular gas, and then you had ethyl,
Yeah.
which was and if you were from the South, you never talked. You didn't say ethyl. You had high test. High test was
Yeah. That was the
gas.
brand.
Yeah.
Cool story.
Anyway, that's a story for today.